I'm Laura. Nice to meet you. Congrats on last year on your Women's Image Award. I was so happy. I was there for. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. That was a great night.
Yeah, and then congrats on your nominations this year as well.
Thank you. I couldn't have been prouder.
Well deserved, because American Crime is one of those shows where it hits you no matter what. Every season, first season, you can't deal with it. Like, you can't. It's hard. And then second season, you're just thinking, oh, it's gonna be easier, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then third season's dealing with issues that are happening today. Can you tell me what is the appeal with American Crime and how it relates to society and what issues it wants to bring up?
What's the appeal?
Yeah.
I think the appeal is, I believe, at least I do, I love a well-told story, and I love a well-told story that demands that I engage with it. And sometimes that means engaging by laughing, and sometimes it means engaging by being hurt or horrified. And I think what audiences love about this is not just the repertory nature of seeing actors transform every year, which is really interesting and fun, but also having a story that challenges you by enriching you and makes you think. So I think that's the appeal.
Well, last season, you played the manipulative principal of the school.
I don't think she was manipulative, but anyway.
Yeah, well, you played that character really well. And, well, is this going to be different from this season? Will you be maybe a little more lighthearted, maybe on the good side?
I think she was on the good side. Yeah, this season is a complete departure, and I told Michael and John, I thank them, because if we hadn't been a repertory company, if it hadn't been an anthology, I never would have been cast in this part. But this year it's a departure. She's a Southern housewife. She's been married for many, many years. Her whole focus is to take care of her husband. And it was a pleasure I think it's the biggest departure I've done. So that was challenging, and I really hope it works.
No, I'm really excited, especially when this was filmed way before the inauguration, before everything happened. But when you watch the previews and everything, it kind of reflects to what's going on today. And I know that was not intentional where you guys planned it, but how would you feel viewers reflect to what's going on today?
I don't understand your question.
Well, immigration and labor laws.
Yeah, but what are you asking me?
Oh, I'm asking how do you feel like the parallels from what's going on to today? Like. Yeah,
thanks. I just didn't. I was like, which direction should I go? There's something wonderful about John Ridley and Michael McDonald. The stories they decide to tell have somehow been both reflective of what's going on in society and also, to a certain extent, prescient. You know, they'd tell a story, or we'd shoot a story, and then before it even aired, it would happen out in the world. And I think that's been true of season 3 in terms of, xenophobia, closing ranks, feeling like helping someone else will cost you, and not being willing to reach out, fear that makes you close-minded. And I think those are all things that are going on, not only in our country, but I think globally.
Well, what do you hope that fans will get from this season? Like, every season, there's a lesson to be learned.
Yeah.
And what do you hope that fans will get from this season?
Well, I hope primarily what fans get is a wonderful story well told, because that's priceless, and I think that's what John Ridley does the best. And if there was a takeaway, I would hope that it would be the question of, can I take care of myself and care for others? Is it an either-or question? And I think that brought up to consciousness is worthwhile.
And above the 3 seasons, which one is your favorite to play? Do you feel like it's most fun? Since you're
most fun?
Yes.
Well, the most difficult was season 1. I think the most fun, if you can apply that word, was season 2. And I would say this season was the most oddly challenging, because I've never played a character like that on film. I've done it in plays, but never on film. So this felt like the most, I don't know if this is going to work.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you.